cars now that are the fastest cars that are gearing up to go out are going to have to contend to try and figure out, are they going to run this session as a full wet session or one that's sort of mixed conditions right now. It's anybody's guess. Obviously, they can't go out on the track until it's the run group, so it's a big guessing game. So you'll see a lot of guys scrubbing up and down on the ground to see what the grip level is here and try and figure out what it's going on the racing surface. A lot of unknown variables. Our first track day of the event, so let's see how it goes. Brian will walk you through it, and then we'll stay through it for the first 4 run groups or so, and then we're going to pack up because we have a really long transit. We'll be happy to answer questions on Instagram or Facebook on the page there afterwards, but yeah, stay tuned and watch the first. It should be interesting. It is getting wetter out here, so who knows what will happen. Enjoy.
So we are about 2 minutes away from releasing cars. And as you can see, the blue Toyota Supra from PE Motorsports is at the pointy end of the field with Brownie. Brownie's trusty co-driver, Justin. Yeah, I'm doing good. Brownie really threw down a sizzler this morning.
Yeah, he did. Pretty good.
What did he say about the run?
We actually
Had that figured out?
yeah.
How's the car run in the wet?
We've had a little bit of signal, not too much, so probably be a little bit nice and see how it is.
Hopefully he'll be able to
Yeah.
stay ahead of the...
It stops raining, but
Yep.
it doesn't look like it's raining. At least while we're out there.
Well, he's getting ready to go, so we'll see.
Hey, Ken.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. Somehow I flipped the camera. Yes, Tim, it is wet. The Tesla was a little bit slower than Brownie this morning. As you heard Justin say, the third lap was actually in limp mode. So that means that the Supra was flying. Looks like Mark is driving the Lotus for the afternoon session. I see Chris over there making some adjustments on the wing. I think all we're waiting on is to make sure that all the corner workers get back out to their stations. And Dan is releasing cars now. So we got the first group of the afternoon out on their recon lap. So what? You got driver change halfway through the session?
We're gonna see. I just washed the suit. It's too tight right now. Need to.
I don't think it's because you're washing it.
Every time I dry it, it gets tight.
So we've got the first group ready to go, awaiting the green flag from starter Chip. Andrew away in the Tesla. Mark ready to go in the Lotus. Stephen Burke from Drift Point Media.
Wearing my poncho today. In honor of staying wet, or staying dry.
There you go.
Not getting wet.
So will there be a memorial service for the jar of jelly?
Jar of jelly. We have some jam, it's just not the same. We had some nice preserves. And my wife picked out for me, and those it didn't make it. Already uncareful handling in the car is failing here.
So here we go. Brownie coming up to finish lap number 1. And looks like Andrew has actually pulled a tremendous amount of that gap out already. Here comes Mark in the Lotus. Finishing his first of 3 laps. So now we're just waiting on Browning to come back around in the Supra and see how much more of that gap that the Tesla has pulled out. And there is a possibility with the wet conditions that we may see a pass in the first run group today. So here comes Brownie in the Supra, finishing up lap 2, and there's the Tesla close behind. I think he's pulled out about half of the starting gap when both the cars started their first lap. And they're just waiting on Mark to come around to finish his second of 3 laps. And there he is. And here comes Brownie to finish up his session, and there's the Tesla, not seconds back. And that is the end of the first run group. Looks like Mark lost a little bit of time out of the other Supra. So everybody in that first run group will get back to their paddock space, load up, and start making the long drive to Road Atlanta. Got the Goodyear Camaro taking off. Next to Grand Sport. The NSX Type S. And then the GT3. So, next four, out on track. Doing their recon lap. So here we got the next group coming up to the start line. So here we've got everybody at the line. Camaro gets the green flag from Chip, and they're down and away. So next run group, we're going to have the Michelin Corvette, the GT4, the Z06, and the Bimmer World BMW. Comes Chad in the NSX. As you can see, everybody's running their windshield wipers. It's not raining hard, it's just a steady drizzle. But at track speed, that steady drizzle can probably feel like a monsoon. NSX by starting his third lap, and then here comes the GT3. So everybody is running their third flying lap now. If you're just joining us, welcome. It's the afternoon session here at Nelson Ledges. We're going to be here for the first 4 run groups. This is run group number 2. And then we're going to pack up and start making the long drive to Road Atlanta. With our vehicle, we're looking at about 11 hours, I would say. So the quicker we can get out of here, the more sleep we can get tonight. And here comes the Goodyear Camaro finishing up. Grand Sports need to pull a good bit of time out of him. Here comes Chad in the NSX. The Hart Racing Machine finishing up their run, followed by the GT3 from Porsche of Colorado Springs. So if we move up to 5, I don't know if we're going to move up to 5 cars per group yet, but if we do, it'll be bookended and sandwiched in the middle by Corvettes. And then we'll have a GT4 and an M4. Vet down and away. GT4 next off the line. Yep, and they are indeed going to 5 cars this run group. So the first car of the next run group is going to be Scotty Coors in the Bandit 911 Turbo S. Then we've got the Cadillac CTS-V from Michelin. Rob Bowen in the Parts Barn 991. A very quiet. Yeah.
After this group,
Yeah. Right now we're just waiting on the 5 cars from this group to get up to start finish. Chip's going to get him to get up a little closer to those cones right there. Tim, no, I do not have any word. Saw the car in the paddock, but didn't see anyone around it during the lunch break. And it is not currently in the lineup unless it's still down around the corner. So definitely not sure what went on with that TT in the morning session.
Do we have any giveaways or anything? Because there's some young kids here.
I think so.
Gotta do better.
Would Brock possibly have any one-lap stickers in it?
I'm gonna see if Brock has any other decals, because we can use those.
Yeah, I guess you didn't hear me say a second ago. Asked if Brock had any one-lap stickers in the minivan.
That time we looked up like we were looking for stickers.
Tim, off there in the distance, I see
Where are you all?
the Red Bull TT to go out, way back in the order.
How many over there? How many kids were over there?
There comes the M4, getting ready to start his final lap. Going to be seeing the Michelin Corvette. There he is, coming around, and he is getting ready to take the checkered flag. And they can now load up and start heading towards Road Atlanta. It'll be great because their teammate in the run group right behind, so they should be able to leave out here together, start making the transit down toward Road Atlanta. And for the Michelin employees that live over in Greenville, they might be able to stop and drop off dirty laundry and pick up clean. So this run group getting ready to go out. This will be the last one that we cover today because we are going to be heading out, getting a head start on our transit to Road Atlanta. A couple of C-130s coming across. Cadillac down and away. Rob Bowen and his 991. Here comes Scotty up to the line to get ready to go. CTSV right behind, and Rob in the 991. This whisper quiet Camaro behind Rob. So run group number 4 out circulating the track. Scotty Quarters in position number 1. You should be seeing him pop up into our frame within about the next 10 seconds or so. And there he is, finishing up lap number 1. The Michelin CTSV will be the next car coming up into view. There he is. Here comes Rob in the 991. Here's the M5. Here comes Scotty, getting ready to begin his final lap of the afternoon. He'll be seeing the checkered flag next time by. And here comes the M5. Some European road and racing in Charleston. I think I hear Scotty getting ready to come around the last corner and finish up his run. Yep, there he is. Looks like Scotty's pulled quite a decent gap between he and the Cadillac. Here comes the Cadillac, and let's see how much Rob has clawed from it. Rob pulled a decent amount of time out of the Cadillac's lead, but the 1LE pulled even more out of Rob's gap. Now we're just awaiting the M5 CS. And here he comes. And there he goes. And with that, we are going to conclude our Bronco 3 Tire Rack One Lap of America presented by Grassroots Motorsports Magazine. Media coverage this week brought to you by Hooked on Driving. We will see you guys tomorrow morning, approximately 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time from Road Atlanta. And for all of us here, thanks for watching today, and we will see you guys tomorrow.